Alright, hi everyone, good evening and welcome to the stream as always. It's time for some more Mega Man ZX and Zero collection as we play Mega Man Zero, or ZX, sorry. Sorry, I'm getting my things mixed up already, good stream. Right, so I'm looking forward to resuming this because this is... yeah, it's a little bit like the Metroidvania thing's kind of throwing me a little bit because the map system is not super clear. But I like the fundamental gameplay, like it's really fucking good. So I'm going to try to see if I can make some progress tonight. Yeah, let's just say no to that. If there's time left over, I might do a little bit of Z-Chaser, but I think I'm just going to mostly stick with ZX for now. So let's do that. So we just finished, I believe, Area G, which was the place where the entire fucking city was on fire, and we got the fire biometal, so... now I have... I don't think I got any new keycards, but I think I now have some new abilities that I can now use to get to other places. I don't know, did I get a keycard after I beat that fire boss? I don't remember. I guess I'll quickly check. Where is that information? No, I didn't get any new item keycards. I've got a yellow, green, and a blue one. Right, so let's do the next mission. Mission! Oh, right, okay, you have to turn on the mission, then you get the keycard, right. So I've got the red keycard now, so I can go into red doors. Right, next one, secure the biometal, here description. The radar is picking up a biometal signature. It's on the move and it's entered Area H on its own. Oh yeah, this place, the amusement park, we've been here, like we were here the last time just to check it out, so we're going to go there next. Right, so Area H is where the amusement park was, attacked in a Maverick raid 10 years ago. It's abandoned, but it seems as though some of the machinery is still in operation. Head to Area H and secure the biometal. Can I teleport with this one again? I forgot if you can teleport with this machine. Oh yeah, you can do that. Right, good. Right, so let me check the map first of all, just so I know what the closest area is to Area H, so that I can, like, teleport there. Right, so A2 would probably be the best place to go then. Yeah, I haven't used the fire biometal yet. I should probably, like, check it out. I'll check it out right now, actually. Right, so there is FX. Well, it looks cool. Oh, I've got, like, a big punch as well. Also, I'm wondering what's going on with the touchscreen there, left arm, right arm? Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit confused about that. Yeah, I'm trying to do stuff with the touchscreen, I'm not sure how to switch arms. Okay then, whatever. You can adjust the shot's pitch, is that how that works? Yeah, I can't seem to interact with that though. Like, I was able to switch to right arm for a moment, then it just wouldn't work again, so... you adjust it in the pause menu. Where in the pause menu do I do that? Is it this one? Oh, I see, right, okay. Oh, I see, right, okay. Kind of. I'm not sure how practical that is, but I'll try to remember that. So I'm wondering when you'll be doing some more Mega Man Zero, because you've only done like one part so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing the next part of that. Seemed like you were quite enjoying yourself with Mega Man Zero. Speaking of which, Vinny recently finished the first Mega Man Zero on his stream. I watched the finale, like, earlier today. Like, he streamed it last night, I was sleeping at that time, so I watched it when I woke up today, and he quite enjoyed it, despite how bullshit it gets toward the end. And he did say that he's going to be streaming all the other Zero games as well, so that makes me happy to see that he's going to be checking out the rest of the Zero series. Right, so I think it's this way. Let me check where I'm going. Yeah, I don't remember if this is A3 or A4. Right, okay, we're going the right way, thank God. Of course, I still have, like, red doors to check out, but we can do that later. Let's just push on with the story for now. I know there's, like, a red door back in Area C, like the city. I'm assuming I can use the fire ability to destroy this. There we go. Now we're playing with power. I don't have the purple keycard though, but that's good to know. Vent, Mavericks are concentrating in that area. It looks like they're after the biometal too, so please be careful. ... Vent, do you hear me? What's wrong? Oh, I'm on my way. I never thought I would be back here again. Oh yeah, that's right, he mentioned that his parents died in the raid, didn't he? So this must have been where it happened. I don't know if I missed anything the first time I was here, so I'm just gonna check. Like that, for example, even though that's not a collectible, but I'll take it anyway. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I still hold Mega Man Zero as like one of my all-time favourite game series, and I'm glad to see that they're like more readily available now, because up until now, besides the Game Boy Advance versions, you could only like play it on the DS, and the DS collection was like really expensive because it was like one of those limited print games. Like Capcom didn't really release that many copies of it. But yeah, now that it's not only on Switch, but it's like on all other platforms, it's on PC, like PS4 and Xbox, so I'm glad to see that more people can check out these games for the very first time. So yeah, I have to fight this mini-boss again, but that's okay. Shouldn't take me too long. I found your weakness. Oh, I didn't realise the screen could scroll there, I'm a dumbass. I was just waiting for him to jump back toward me because I didn't realise he would, like, I could move over there. Feel stupid now for just standing still doing nothing. Ah, that wasn't the one with the biometal. Yeah, you should have known that, Vent, I was here before, remember? Vent, what's going on? Been acting strange ever since this mission started. Perry, what's that biometal signature? Vent, get a hold of yourself, what's wrong with you? I've been here before, 10 years ago. Yeah, that's right. This is where it happened. My mom brought me here. 10 years ago? That was when the Mavericks attacked, so... Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it, since I got here. Maybe history will repeat itself and I'll be helpless to do anything again. Vent, remember that you're not alone. Don't try to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You've got me and the other Guardians, and you've got Gyro watching over you too. We will save this country together. Prairie, thank you. Recommencing mission. And I'm almost dead. Hi, Discharge. Wait a minute. Nani? Did I miss something? Wait a minute. How did I get into H3? Was there like another door that I missed? Wait, this is H3? Do I need to get the purple keycard elsewhere then? Am I not ready for this? The door to H3 is right next to it. Oh, did I miss that? Right, okay. Oh, you're right, it's right there. Sorry, I thought that was a wall. Shows how easily I can overlook something. There. Not sure if I have anything to, like, break this. Because I know there's something over there because I can see it on that minimap. Nah, okay then. I do? Oh, I see, right, okay, it's the punch. Don't know why I didn't check that the first time. Some much needed health there. Oops. But that's fine. So I watched the new Angry Video Game Nerds like about half an hour ago. Mortal Kombat 1 ports. It was pretty good. And I discovered something new. Apparently, you know those Tiger handheld electronics? Yeah, apparently people have made emulators for those things. So, yeah, that's a thing. I wonder if that would make for good streaming material in the future, perhaps. Yeah, those LCD handhelds. I had one of those when I grew up. I think I had... What was it? I think it was Toy Story that I had growing up. The Toy Story electronic handhelds. And I don't remember much about it, I just remember it made horrible noises, and that was about it. I think AVGN said it best in this Tiger handheld electronic episode. They're basically the poverty version of Game Boy. Like, if you couldn't afford a Game Boy, that was your next best option. But that's not really saying much. What's the V crystals? Oh fuck, oh fuck. Didn't realise there was a pit there. Right, well, here's the next. Oh gee, I wonder what keycard I'm gonna get after beating Purprill. What do you guys think? Do you think it's gonna be green? Do you think it's gonna be orange? I know, it's gonna be like grey, isn't it? So Maverick has come to take me back, eh? I was having such a good time playing with my new powers in this place filled with such fond memories. Memories? 10 years ago, I was just another Maverick going wild in this place that when Lord Serpent noticed of my talent. Or took notice of my talent. Now I am his executive officer. It's incredible. Your little story about 10 years ago eased my conscience. Now I'm not going to feel bad about taking you out. You're actually going to fight me? This should be a blast! I'll show you just how powerful the pseudo-droid Purprill really is! Should have refilled my sub-tanks on the way here. Shit. You just learned that sometimes it's better to forget the past. I'm an executive officer. Do you really think I'd be done by the likes of you? Yeah, I was trying to activate the overdrive. Before I go back in there, actually, I'm gonna see if I can build my sub-tank up in this room. Oh. Kinda jumped the gun there. Yeah, maybe this is not the best room to do this in. Maybe I should go back a room. Look for more safe ground, or... oh, come on! Whatever. I just want to at least fill one of my sub-tanks before I reattempt that fight. Ah! Yeah, those things are not worth it. Yeah, you can probably tell that this biometal is my favourite right now, just because of the manoeuvrability options, specifically being able to like air dash anywhere I want. Oh, come on. Ah! That really sucks when you're trying not to take a hit so that you can, like, get some more health, but then that happens. I don't know if I made more or less there by doing that. Also, I've never seen any item drops coming from these metals, the one that splits into three. Yep. I mean, I've got almost a full sub-tank. I think that might be enough. Let's just go back and try fighting the boss again. I don't want to rely on too much sub-tankage. I think a near full sub-tank will be enough. Oh. I should stop, like, being careless, though. Again, not sure if I made more or less by doing that. Might have been more or less the same. Thank God this game lets you skip dialogue just by pressing the start button. Oh. Well, that was a complete waste. Yep. Oh jeez, I was not prepared for that. Level 3 victory? Okay then, didn't feel like it, but I'll take that. I'm too powerful to be beaten. I'm an officer. I should be unstoppable. I always love that when you finish the enemy off with a Z-Saber slash, it slices them in half. The Zero games do that as well. Drowning in his own power. What an appropriate end for a lowlife that wanted it so badly. Model P? Is that Proto Man? I am Biometal of the Shadows, Model P. You fought bravely. Model X, since you are lending your power to this one, am I to assume this time has come? It has. Someone is trying to revive Model W. Will you help us in stopping him? It is our destiny to go across the ages to protect the world of man. Let us once again become humanity's blade for striking down evil. I apologize that I cannot hand over the password. Serpent split my data up into 2 parts. I feel like every single biometal up to this point has said the exact same thing. Oh, I can't give you the password, it's been split into half, sorry. The other part is contained in a different pseudoroid. As long as that pseudoroid is in operation, you will never reach Model W. So that means there's another enemy waiting out there with the power of Model P. Should probably just, like, make sure I clear the mission first before I check out that biometal. Or I could just do that. Let me go back in here real quick just so I can try this model, and then we'll clear the mission. Oh, I see, it's Shadow. It's like Not Shadow Man. That's cool. I forgot his name, but it reminds me of Shadow Man. Wow, you can fire a shit ton of projectiles with this. Oh, I can't do any charging? Right, okay then. Oh boy, I couldn't tell I was going to get a purple card. Vent, can you hear me? Come in. HQ radar has spotted multiple Silther ink, or Slither ink. I always say Silther when I see that word. The fleet is flying at full speed straight at us. Please get back here, we need your help. Unfortunately, that's not got a teleport on it because that's like a red one. So I'm gonna have to look for one. Shit. I want to get some sub-tank, but I don't want to like split that into smaller pieces. Yeah, bear with me. Don't you love it when the game refuses to give you any health pickups? Oh, fuck off. Yeah, that's not worth it. Fuck it. I'll do it later. I don't even care right now. Oops. I didn't see the spikes. That was stupid. Thank God for saving though. Quick saving. Well, at least I know where that purple door connects. Yeah, that's the part where that plant was blocking that door, kind of. Right, so let's go back into... Where did they say they go? Was it the city? Destination, Area X. Oh wait, it's the headquarters? Right, okay then. Let's look for a portal then so we can go back there. Actually, you know what? Before I... Hang on a minute. Let me think. I might go back to Area H real quick just to see if I can see what that purple door contained, because it might have had like a sub-tank or something that I missed. I mean, there's no reason not to, so I'm just going to go do that first and then we'll go to Area X. Yeah. So, there was kind of rumblings about it last night, like I brought it up because Deej told me about it on stream, but it has been confirmed now, like as of today, that E3 has been cancelled, which really sucks. And you know, it's been cancelled because of the whole coronavirus scare, so that's kind of a shame because I love E3, but you know, I guess it makes sense to have to put the event like on hold or just like end it for this year just because it's not really viable to do so with the way things are going right now. I mean, people, like, companies can still... I think companies still plan to announce shit during that E3 period, it's just there's not going to be like a proper E3 in a manner of speaking. Like, I think Nintendo will probably do their E3 Direct in their treehouse. Probably do their treehouse like somewhere else, like not within the show floor, but just like either within their headquarters or just like rent out space to do that. Oh fuck. Almost jumped right into that like a dumbass. I'm gonna have to fight this thing one more time just so I can check what that purple door is. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in June because we know for a fact that it's not going to, like, E3 as we know it is not going to be happening this year. I'm sure it's still going to kind of happen in some way, but it's just going to be, like, much scaled back and, like, more digital/online this time around. But I don't think there's going to be any conferences or anything like that, which kind of sucks because I like watching them. But yeah, shit happens is probably like the easiest way to sum up what's been going on. Right, okay, well I found a new area, so I'll just put a pin in that and come back later. At least I know... Oh, goddammit, really? Can mini-bosses just stay permanently dead in this fucking game? I mean, it's not that hard of a mini-boss, it's just a time waster more than anything. Cool. Nice to know that I used that at the perfect time. Right, so let's get out of here and look for a teleporter so that we can go back to Area X. Not sure why Area H doesn't have like a proper teleporter. I'm guessing it's to like increase the sense of urgency because you don't have an immediate way to get back to Area X. I don't know. At least the sub-tank is almost full now. The first one. Ha! Nice. What's this? You got an apple? Is that a key item or something? Yeah, it's a key item. That's the first one I found in the game. I thought there was like a door or something, like there's something glowing behind that tree. I thought like if I smashed the tree something would reveal itself. But no, smashing the tree just makes shit fall down. Is it usable? Oh, so it's a consumable then? Basically a temporary sub-tank, kind of, but not really. More like an E-tank, if anything. But it probably doesn't fully fill your health, it's probably like half or something. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I think Inti Creates is working on the next Blaster Master Zero game. Because I think the end of the second game kind of like cliffhangs on... I mean, it's not so much a cliffhanger, but it's kind of like alluding to the fact there may be more to the story. And I would very much love a Blaster Master Zero 3. If people want a good game by Inti Creates that's not Mega Man, play Blaster Master Zero. Like, both games are on Switch. I stream both of them, they're fantastic. Mega Man, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, I can't do that, can I? I have to make sure I'm not climbing the wall there when I'm doing that. Nah, I thought I could like burn the tree or something, kind of like one of the older Mega Man games. Right, well here we go, I found one of these teleporters at least. Let's save the game first before we continue. What's the status on the enemy fleet? Not good, they're right on top of us. The ship wasn't designed for heavy battle. If the enemy boards us, we're done for. Slither's Inc. fleet has fired an opening volley. Returning fire. All hands man the port and starboard machine guns. Don't let them get any closer. Then you have to get on the deck and do what you can to stop these boarding parties. Leave it to me, no one's gonna get hurt on my watch. I'll protect the Guardians. Okay, so where the fuck do I go to, like... Okay, well it's clearly not here. I'm guessing there's an outside to this ship. Oh yeah, good name for a room. Room. I just saved literally like 2 minutes ago, but okay. I'm going the wrong way, hang on. Which room was it again? Or which floor was it? Was it floor 3? Ah! I didn't press up, the game did. I'll do another one anyway. Here we go. Those are some very phallic-looking airships. Oof. Oh. Anime cutscene. Fine, Capcom, you can monetize my video, what the fuck ever. They monetize like part 1 because I played like the anime cutscene from that game as well. Like from the start of the game, rather. So yeah. The other one's from before. Enemy troops have boarded the ship. They're heading for the engine room down below. You have to get down there and protect the engines. Hurry. Don't worry, they won't get through me. Before I go down there, am I missing? No. Thought there may have been like an item on the very far left there. Oh shit, I can't go in there. I wanted to heal myself. I mean, I've got a sub-tank. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to take the death so I can start at that save assist point. Is I've got a sub-tank, but I didn't want to waste it yet because I think there's going to be a boss fight coming up. And then I'll be fucked because I won't have like a safe tank to fall back on. Right, but the engine room's probably at the bottom floor, so let's go this way. Oh jeez! Fucking walked right into that one. Hey you, stand away from the reactor! Pandora, move aside. Prairie, are you alright? Vent. You, the boy from before, Model X and Model Z, together. Or should we just say that Model ZX now? Serpent's orders are to eliminate the Guardians here and now. Such a waste. It's time for one final test to see if you will make a worthy sacrifice for the revival of Model W. Sacrifice? Me? Prometheus, it's not fair. Don't worry, I'm sure to leave you some fun for you. That is unless he's too fragile and gets blown to pieces. Vent. Get back, Prairie, I'll handle him. Ugh. Not getting a chance to use my overdrive. I hate that it swaps my biometal for this cutscene. Blech. Well, I found the weakness, at least. Ah, jump! Interesting, you're more powerful than I expected. You've combined the biometal fragments to draw out more power. Excellent feature. That woman knew what she was doing when she created that biometal. Wait. That woman? You're talking about Sis. Oh, so you know her. Well, you must not be of this time either. Ha, what an interesting little connection you two have. Wait, get back here. Don't be so quick to bare your claws to me, little one. It'll cost your life, and it'll cost the Red Mega Man his. Why you? Consider yourself lucky to be alive. Remember this moment and how I let you live. If you want to press your luck, we'll be waiting. Commander Prairie, the enemy fleet is moving away. The enemy has retreated. I want a damage report. And make sure the wounded get priority. I'm wounded. I'm almost fucking dead. Understood. Vent, come back to the command center. There's something we need to talk about. This is about Prometheus saying you were not of this time. Did you know that a long time ago the humans and machines were not at war with each other? I've heard about it, but that was hundreds of years ago. It's just history now. I'm a machine born of that era. I was designed to look like a person, but I'm a Reploid. You're a Reploid built hundreds of years ago? But sis, she was not a Reploid. She was a human. She was a scientist who tried to protect us. Reploids when no one else would. Oh, right. I didn't realise that was like the same sentence there. When the war ended, human and Reploid were both living in harmony, and peace had finally prevailed. But the sentient machines known as Mavericks continued to threaten mankind. Sis formed the Guardians and tried to locate the source of the Maverick outbreaks in order to stop it. But Sis, she's gone, and you've been fighting Mavericks for centuries. Fighting for the ones you love just like me. Well, not quite me, but you've been at it much longer than me. Vince. Boss told me never to give up. That I still had something I must protect. We must destroy that Model W and stop the Maverick outbreaks. For Boss, for your mum, for your sister, or for my mum, for your sister. For everyone that we hold dear in our hearts. Suddenly happy music. You're right, thank you, Vince. Let's get this mission underway. I like how that we had a fucking massive tonal shift there with the music. It just went back to happy-go-lucky music. That was a big earthquake now, wasn't it? It wasn't an earthquake? HQ is a flying airship, you say? I don't know if there's any rooms I've not been to yet. I think I've checked most of the rooms already when I was here the first time. I wonder if there's anything up here now that all the airships are gone. Look at this place, even the handrail is gone. It's going to take a lot of time and money to fix it all. Ever been to the reservoir in Area B4? If you have, you'll know what I'm about to tell you. Slyther Inc. is dumping waste from their factories into the lakes. We've been spreading around neutralizer in the water. Would you help us finish the job? Oh, sorry, I should explain better. The neutralizer is what cleans up the pollution in the water supply. Next I've got Area B4 to go to. Was it B4 he said? I had to think what would happen if the water from the lakes made it into the river. We have to neutralize the pollution before that happens. No, I did not check that room. I guess I'll go down there. I've never seen an enemy attack us like that before, but I wasn't scared. I knew you could come and save us, Vince. Well, it's nice to see them repel the floors really fucking fast. I'm at a loss. How do you say that? Cedri? I could never imagine this kind of thing happening to HQ. Well, there's nothing here except the data disk, which I'm assuming is his profile, maybe? Might want to talk to her. What, you mean this person? Honestly, I can't tell if that's a guy or a girl. I stayed put in another room on Prairie's orders, but I wanted to fight alongside you. I could have at least taken down some of the little guys. Hello, Vince. Is that equipment enough? This is a valuable antique of mine. Would you like it? It's called an E-tank. It'll restore all of your health. I may be a nice person, but I'm not all that nice. I just want something in return. How about 200 crystals? Okay then. You will not regret it. Here you go. Oh, that's cool. How many crystals do I have actually? I've got... Holy shit, I've got almost 3,000 crystals. Ha! It looks exactly like the one from the old Mega Man games. That's cool. See, I think the consumable food items are kind of almost pointless because I have the sub-tanks, but I guess they'll help in some regards. Maybe for the late game they'll come in handy. Right, I'm gonna go and do that side mission then, and then we'll move on to the next mission. Oh wait, I think I saw it. Purify the lakes. Spread the neutralizer across the lakes. Right, so I'm assuming B4 is either connected to B2 or B3. Or B1. Actually, it might be B1. E-crystal can be used to repair biometals in the lab room. How do you do that then? Like, do I have to, like... Let me go back. What do you mean by lab room? Do you mean the place... Is it, like, back in Area X? This room, I'm guessing? Yes, Vid, what is it? Repair biometal. Oh, I see, okay. I was wondering why some of these were, like, shorter than others. It's because I have to, like, bring them up. Right, okay then. There we go. I've just used up 2,000 E-crystals just so I can bring everybody's biometal levels a bit higher than what they were before. Thanks for letting me know about that, because I didn't realise you could do that with the E-crystals. Right, let's look for Area B4. Alright, well, it's not in this direction. Let me just hit that quick save just so I can keep the sub-tanks where they are. Oh, did I even hit that? I didn't hear a sound, so I don't think I touched it. There we go. That was weird. I only went there again because I picked up a decent health bit, which brought my sub-tank even higher. So I'm going to try looking for Area B1 and then see if I can find Area B4 from there. It's either there or it's B3. I feel like I'm speaking in bingo terminology right now. Not sure if I've been in this door yet. Nope, not been here. So this is where I'm supposed to be for neutralizing the water. Nope. I forgot that thing like drops its propeller on you. Ah, okay. So that's how you... Also, that's kind of cool, like, they've got, like, water animation with it. Like, I just realised, it's not water, but it's, like, I guess antibacterial, like... I don't know what you call it, but it's stuff that treats the water. But look at the box when I hit it. Like, you can see the fluid inside, like, moving about. That's a nice touch. I like that. Chlorine? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Just checking the infected water just to see if there's anything hiding down there, because there might be like a collectible. Oh shit. I don't know if I take damage from that. Don't want to find out the hard way though, let's just drop this in first. Right, well that's that mission finished already. That wasn't too hard. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't do the air dash underwater. Right, well my sub-tanks are almost completely full now. Yeah! I didn't dash there on purpose just so I wouldn't run into anything, but I still got hit anyway. Right, this will probably fill up my slip tank all the way. Yep, there we go. $300 E-crystals, not too bad. Right, before we do the next mission, there's just one thing that I want to check out in Area C, and then we'll do the next mission. Something that's been, like... something that I've been curious about for a while now. And I'm trying to remember where I saw it. I think it's the next area. I think it's at the very end of Area C, actually, so let me just go all the way over there. Or maybe it's... yeah, I forgot exactly where it was, but just bear with me. No, it's not this way. If you've seen me play this before, you'll know what I'm talking about, because it was something that I pointed out when I saw it the first time. I was wondering what the fuck it was. But I've got the keycard to open it now, so I'm going to see what's in there. I think it's all the way to the other side of Area C, so it's like all the way to the right. Might as well save my game here real quick. Okay, it's not this area. Might have been in here, possibly. Nope. Alright, it's time to play the game called Where the Fuck Did I See That? So I'm gonna have to check all the doors until I find it. Oh yeah, I think it was this area, actually. Yeah, this fucking place right here. I'm kinda curious what's in this door, so let's check it out. Area K1. Right, well, not full explore that, but at least I know where K is if a mission calls for going to Area K. What is that? Oh, it's health. Right, time to go all the way back out of Area C so that we can do the next mission. Yeah, I guess this would be a good area to, like, grind for E-tank energy, sub-tank. I wonder if I can actually punch that out of the way. I think I can. Shit. Do I have the right ability to move that out of the way yet, or...? Ah, fuck. We'll have to come back later then, because that's not respawning. I think eventually it'll become apparent what I need to use for that, but I don't think I've got what I need right now. I mean, I've tried using ZX, HX, FX, and LX. Nah. Okay then. So as far as I can tell, it's none of these biometals. Alright, save the people, let's do this one. I've detected the biometal signature in Area I. In addition to the biometal, there are other signs of life in that area. Looks like some innocent civilians are being held inside that facility. Head to Area I and free the captives. Have I found Area I yet? Let me check the map. I found the J. Found L. Right, well, I've not found it yet, but I see some empty spaces that I could check out that might be... I mean, I could be around here, it could be over here maybe. I mean, I've got some new keycards now, so I can, like, look around for new doors. I guess I could go to E7 and look down there. Oh, there it is. Area I1. Well, that's convenient. The life signs look like they're located in the very back of this area. Since you defeated one in charge of the power plant operation, some of the equipment isn't functioning right now. If you could just find a way to get the electricity flowing, well, I can use my current thing. I like how he says, okay, I'll figure out how to use electricity while he's wearing the biometal that has an electricity ability. Good going, Vent. Galaxy Brain individual. Hi Lupin, welcome to the stream. I wonder if this rain effect is destroying the bitrate right now. It probably is. Oh, you played this when you were younger? I've never played this game before. I played the Mega Man Zero series on Game Boy Advance, but I've never played ZX until now. Good game. I'm quite enjoying myself. But yeah, I'm playing, like specifically I'm playing the Zero and ZX collection on Switch. I'm so happy that all the Zero games are in one place, and having the ZX games kind of sweetens the deal. It's not doing much to the bitrate. Well, at least there's that. Oh jeez. I guess I need to find something, perhaps, to like fix that. Let me try that other door that I missed. There we go. Surprised I didn't die there. First Mega Man game was a Mega Man X game on Game Boy Color. Oh yeah, Mega Man Extreme. I streamed that a couple years ago actually. Pretty ambitious Game Boy Color game. Both that and Extreme 2. Shit. Got greedy there. Yeah, I would love to see the Battle Network series get a Legacy collection. Like, just put all 6 Game Boy Advance games plus Mega Man... What was it called again? Star Force? Like the one on DS? How many Star Force games were there? Like 2? I've never played Star Force before, but I played and completed the first 2 Battle Network games. They're quite fun RPGs. You know, I'm surprised, like, Capcom hasn't gone back to the Battle Network series, like, since Star Force, because it's got one of the more, like, unique battle systems that I've seen in an RPG. Like, I guess they burnt themselves out because they released, like, fucking 6 of them on one system, but, you know, I want that. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I'm not ready to grab that yet. Star Force had 3 games. Yeah, I've never played the Star Force games. I remember Japan had a really cool... They had like a remake of the first Mega Man Battle Network, but it was like a crossover between Mega Man Battle Network and Star Force. But it was mostly just a remake of the first game. It was just on DS, but I don't think that game ever got localized. I think it got like an unofficial translation. I'm gonna see if this is doable. Nah, that's not doable right now, so I'm gonna have to come back to that. Yeah, I think it was, I forgot which one they started it with, but I think it was like 4 or 5. Like the Battle Network games, they started like releasing 2 versions. Like they were copying the strategy of like Pokemon. It was like they split up the battle cards you could unlock between the 2 versions, and the idea was to like trade them with friends. If they were to ever make a Legacy collection, they should just make sure that all the games have all the cards available in the one place. I mean, in this Legacy collection, all the content from the e-reader on the, like, was it Mega Man 03 that had the e-reader function? Like, all that shit is unlockable from the start, so you don't need to, like, obviously have an e-reader because that doesn't exist on this. So I could see them releasing, like, Battle Network and just having all the content in one game. It was 3. Yeah, well, I guess 3 onward then. Right, well, there's the next biometal. Let me guess, you're here to save the poor folks in the next room. I'm afraid chivalry is dead, my boy. My boy! They're valuable sacrifices for the resurrection of Model W. Cyber Elves exposed to the data on Fear are the key to reviving Model W. I am the Model H pseudoroid, Hurricane! You're about to become the next sacrifice. Just make sure to scream for me! Ugh. It's really hard to do overdrive and then hit them afterwards. Your screams were delightful! Alright, well that does jack shit. He's like a Beyblade, he kind of is. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. Holy shit. Did you see how much damage Overdrive did there with that one? Not bad, do whatever you want with the people in the next room. It won't matter anyway, Model W's awakening will still come to pass. It looks like you've recovered the password and my power. I'm grateful, however, it will take some time to reassemble the password into something you can use. Please be patient. There's the first password obtained. High Volt found in area A7, E7, whatever it said. And just do a quick save and then we'll check out the next room. Model HX now has a secondary attack. We'll have to check after this cutscene then. How do you do the secondary attack? Oh, it's a charge attack? Right, okay then. The people in that room, you have to free them. Right, well that was easy. We're saved! We're just trying to be... We were just about to become cyber elves. Thank you for rescuing us. Become cyber elves? What are you talking about? Those bad guys, they steal our memories and then change us into cyber elves. They were also trying to scare us before we changed. I saw them, I saw the others changing. One by one into those cyber elves. So that's how they were able to create so many of them. They're even more cruel than I had imagined. We'll send the people back to town. Thank you for saving them, Vent. Charge up to level 2. Is that it? Does it mean I can like stalk 2 of these? Is that the difference? Also, I just used up all my energy there. Recover the disk. We received a report that the Guardian Recon Unit data disk intercepted by the enemy. The word is that Slither Inc. unit is on the move. The enemy is transporting it to a tunnel deep under the sea in Area J. Charge to level 2 and fire as you're holding up on the D-pad. Right, okay then, I'll try that. Head to Area J and recover the data disk. I think I've got Area J uncovered, I'm gonna have to check the map again. Yep, it's all the way up there at A4, so I need to get to A2, which I will do now. So now that I've gotten my bearings a little bit with the map system, I'm starting to enjoy this a lot more, like even more than before. Because like the first couple hours, you get fucking lost because you don't understand anything, but it's a good thing I found most of these areas like on the side, just so I could like come back to them later. Right, so let's try that charge thing. Alright, I have to rebuild my energy first. Ah, okay. That's cool. Yep, I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Yeah, that Tornado reminds me of the Flame Stag's ability in Mega Man X2. Yeah, like I say, I stream on both at the same time. I like to give people options if they can't watch on one platform or the other. Right, well here we are, Area J. The data disk, the report, contains the report that Sis was working on while she was in the recon units. So it contains the rest of what we decoded from the other disk that we found at the distress call source. We found the enemy delivery unit along with the biometal signature. There must be some important data on that disk. The biometal signature is further back in the same area. Please be careful, Vince. Alright, time to use Leviathan, or whatever this one's called. I'm assuming L stands for Leviathan. But we'll just say Model L. Oh, no. Why did I say abort mission? I'm a dumbass. Sorry, I was trying to save the game and I thought the save... Like, why is data management not at the top? I'm sorry to say, but I would rather that be at the top so I can just do that immediately. Right, sorry about that, we're gonna have to go through all that again. I'll do this as quickly as possible, speedrun strat. I didn't mean to say abort, I meant to say cancel, but fuck it. Right, so back to B... What was it? A2, sorry? Transport. A2. At least I know where I'm going now, so we'll just, like, speedrun through all this. I love it when I do dumb shit on stream, it's the best. I mean, it could have been worse. The fucking game could have crashed on me like Shenmue did last week. Speaking of, I'll be playing that shortly. I've only been playing this for like an hour and a half, so I've still got time to play this for a bit. Right, we're almost back where we were. Yeah, again, sorry about that. Sometimes I'll just do dumb shit. Right, here we are. Right, I'll be careful not to do that again. I'm gonna save the game this time. Only set me back like 2 minutes, it's no big deal. Oh, fuck. Nice. Remind me to go back and get that other life up that I saw earlier. Like, I forgot what that was, but I'll have to go back and get that eventually. What area was that life up at again, if anyone remembers where I saw it? It was the area with that boss that I fought. Hurricane. I won. Right, when I eventually get the ability to, like, reach that life up, I'll go back and grab it. Yep. Shit. I'm not sure how much damage that did there. I didn't look at the health bar when I hit him. I'm going by Pokemon logic. I'm thinking he's underwater, therefore electricity is the best, but I'm probably wrong. Yep. He's almost dead now. There we go. Also, the soundtrack in this game is pretty good so far. There's been some good bangers. I mean, Mega Man's always been known for great music, but this game is no different. The Mega Man Zero series also has some great music. Nah. Not doable. Right now. Oh! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I've got an idea. Time for a big brain moment. Oh, never mind. Ugh, that was close. If I time this just right, I can grab that data disk. Fuck! I can't do it. It doesn't work. I can't do my air dash when transitioning into that. Oh well. I thought I didn't press the button at the right moment, but I'm like 99% sure I did press the dash button in midair and it didn't work. So you can't exactly cheese that. Oh well. At least I tried. Moving on. Nope, can't go back. I'm guessing this is the boss room then. Let's stick with Leviathan for now. Model L. So you're the great Mega Man that keeps trying to interfere with our plans. I suppose it's asking too much to expect someone so young to understand what we are trying to do. You should respect your elders and listen to us old folk. I don't usually listen to shady types like you that go around and hide the truth. So don't expect any respect from me. Sometimes ignorance is bliss, little one. I am Model L, Pseudoroid, Liganchor. Looks like I'll have to teach you some respect. Also, there's a huge guy. Wow, I'm really bad at doing that. No, it was probably this one then. Yeah, I think it's that one. Problem is trying to land the overdrive hits. Also, I can't exactly tell where the hitbox is, because it feels like I keep missing. You can fire right up? Oh, okay then. That's good to know. Can I punch up as well? Yep. I love missing, don't you? It's the best! Don't mind me just making all the mistakes. Yeah. That's one of my least favourite things in a video game, when you, like, get frozen, you have to mash the D-pad and buttons to, like, get free. I still don't understand this hitbox. Oh, you have to hit the exact middle of it, right, okay. Yeah, I think those prongs on the side are, like, actually blocking some of these shots. Yeah, I'm struggling with this one a little bit. Right, I'll get it this time. That didn't go super well, but I know exactly where to land those shots now. Right, I got this. Oh! That's a bad time for fucking him to do that! But I think I got this, more or less. Level 4 victory. How high does that go? Is it like up to 5 or 9 or what? Why did you fight so hard? Why did you risk your life for those fools? Youth is wasted on the young. Max is 4. Yeah, I thought the max was 3 before, but yeah. How could anyone give my power to someone like that? I'm sorry, but it will take some time to recover that password. I'll make sure it's available before you have to take on Model W. Right, so I've now got a secondary attack for that one. Vent the data disk is Yeah, the recon unit reported is... the recon unit report is on it. The recon unit was wiped out by the act of one of our own. His name is Serpent, and he was always the one most interested in the Model W fragment. He erased the research data and vanished with the biometal. I've never heard of a Maverick that powerful. Model W must have transformed him into something else. Now we know that Model W has the power to create such an enemy, much more terrifying than the Mavericks. I only hope that our sacrifice bought the commander enough time to escape. I don't have much longer. I pray that this data doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Serpent was awfully worried about the data leaking out. He must have known about the reaction of the people in the country if they knew the truth. Send the data disk along with your mission report. We can't allow this information contained on it to get out until we know exactly what it is. Alright, I'll send it. Sis, she must have gotten away while the others protected her. Right, so let's see what my other ability is then. Nice. Ice Dragon. Alright, well this is different. Apparently the level determines how much you've hit a Maverick's weak point. Right, so let's see where I am right now, because I'm still looking... Right, did I miss the teleporter room? Was there a teleporter room in Nereaji? I mean, I guess I could just backtrack since I'm already here, so... Let's try not to hit the spikes and leave. Yeah, I swear that there isn't like a teleporter slash mission room in that area, but whatever. It's not super important, I can just backtrack and get to one in area A. Now I can go back to using this one again. Yeah, I'm not doing this one just yet. Yeah, you definitely cannot burn those trees. Yeah, I forgot which Mega Man X game it was. I think it was X2 that you could burn trees in one of the levels. Or X3. I think you could also do that in Mega Man 7. So I was just thinking maybe I could like burn the trees and find something hidden up there. Doesn't work like that in this game. Right, so there we go. Mission confirmed, 200 EC crystals. Turned in data disk. Right, I think I've got time for one more mission, so let's do that. I've only got 2 missions left right now, so... Attack of the Excavators. A Slither Inc. unit has been spotted in Area K, which I have uncovered. They're digging up something, it's big. There's a pseudoroid with a biometal fragment overseeing the operation. Head to Area K and recover the biometal from the pseudoroid. I hope we do get a Mega Man X9 at some point. That or a Mega Man 12. I'd be down for either. Right, so let's see, where is Area K? Why is F9 red? Or F5, sorry, not F9. Why is that glowing red right now? What does that mean? Yeah, I don't understand what that means. Did I miss something in back here? A Maverick in that area has respawned. Oh, now you tell me. So what's the point in refighting the Mavericks then? forgotten how to fight this boss. There. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, fuck that. I mean, I could do it again, but I'm not going to. I don't think there's any real point to fighting them again. Level 4 victories give you a little trophy, sort of bragging rights. Yeah, not worth it then. Oh, look how many E-crystals I've got in 1986. Isn't that the year the NES came out? Or was that 1987? Right, okay then, so we are going to Area K, which I can go through C1, then C3. Yeah, let's go to C1. And then make our way through there. I need to go into the city anyway so I can grind out my sub-tanks again. Now I have to remember where I saw that one room. Wasn't this one, was it? The icon is glowing? What are you talking about? Oh, because I didn't turn in the mission? Fuck. I did turn in the mission, but then I fucking died. Because of that boss. I'll do that in a minute. But I can wait a couple more minutes while I refill my sub-tanks, then I can do that. Just bear with me while I try to remember where this was. Wasn't in here, was it? No. Did I seriously miss it? As in, the room that I was looking for grinding sub-tanks? Now let me just report this real quick, I'll save the game as well. Right, so I think I've got time to do this mission. I'm just going to grind my sub-tanks first and I'll go to Area K, or whatever it was. It was Area... Where did it say the mission again? Oh right, I have to actually take on the mission again. Sorry. I blame that save assist because I had to go back to that save assist after dying to that refight. Area K, right, okay then. You know, I could actually just do that. Oh, never mind. If I go a bit further away and then do that. But if I go away by 2 rooms and then come back, does that work? Yep. I think I have to do this like 4 more times. Or 5 more times. Yeah, it's like 4 times for 1 sub-tank, so I'll do that 4 more times, I'll save the game, and then we'll go to Area K. I know it's a little bit mundane doing this, but at least this way I'll have 2 sub-tanks ready for the next mission. Rather than try to get them from enemies, because I keep getting hit when I'm trying to like grind for energy. Right, 1 more time. Just need to leave the city now so I can get to that mission room. Alright, yeah, it's not this way. I think it's all the way to the left to get back to that mission room. The one with the transporter. Right, so let's see where Area K is and what the nearest teleporter to it is. Right, okay, so it's in Area C3 that I have to go to. I just saw that door like a minute ago. So yeah, there's still a little bit of back and forth here, but it's not too bad now that I understand everything. We finally get to see what this area is like. The dig site looks like it's continued deep underground. Try to find a way down there. Right, so once I'm done defeating the next biometal and I save the game, I will move on to Shinmu for a bit. So probably within the next 15 minutes or so. Oh, right, there's no platform on top of that one. Alright. Right, that's its weakness. Well, what I mean to say is the hitbox, not weakness. That's the one thing about this game I suck at. It's like pressing the overdrive button and then immediately trying to attack the enemy. Every time I do that, I find myself getting hit more often than I actually, like, hit them. Alright, well that was easy. Should have just fucking used Model H to begin with. We were sent here to check out the trap in this area. According to reports, lava flows through the next area and sweeps intruders away. That lava will do you in if you come into contact with it. Yeah, not worth it. I wonder if the boss is this way? Nah. Oh shit, it's one of these segments, is it? Oh fuck. Shit. Yeah, getting some PTSD flashbacks of Mega Man X2's Flame Stack stage. Being a bit ballsy there. Uh-oh. Ah! That was not worth it. Yeah, you want to stop doing that, please? Okay. Yeah, never been a fan of these kind of segments in Mega Man. Yeah, that data disk can go fuck itself. Bleh. Jesus! At least I've got infinite lives thanks to the save assist. Can imagine doing this with like 3 lives. Good. Completely interrupt my ability to jump. That's good, thanks. You'd think I would have reached the top by now, but no, it just keeps on going. It's like a Duracell battery. Please? Jesus. That was certainly difficult. And I couldn't get a data disk, but fuck it, it's not worth the effort. Since I hit that save assist, I'm just going to take the death so I can start with full health again. There's no point in wasting sub-tanks. I found the computer room. The enemy placed this device to control the flow of lava. Lava flow control system. Change the speed? Yeah, let's change it to slow. Does that mean it'll be easier to get that data disk now? I'll try going back in that room to see if I can grab it. Oh. Okay, never mind then. I guess I have to enter that room from, like, the other door, like if I go back around again, and then it'll move up more slowly. So, Moo, assuming you're still watching, did you ever beat this game, yes or no? You've not beaten this one yet? I would assume I'm getting close to the end though, because I'm running out of missions and I've almost got all the passwords. Alright, I have to go inside, I think? Yeah. Right, so I've just come full circle then. I wonder if I missed something. I guess I'll go back to the lava flow room. What was the question? Did you finish this game? Wait, did I ask something else or did I just... Sorry, I'm having a brain fart right now. Did I ask you a second question just now? I thought I only asked you one. Oh. And now I've forgotten how to get back to where I was before. Oh, wait a minute, right, I think I remember what I'm doing now. I think I have to, like, jump down here. Yeah. I forgot about that. I almost forgot I have something else to tell you. I've heard there's a device in Area K that controls the lava flow. Right, okay then. Well, I've done that already. Oh, so even that fucking kills me? Oh, good. Did I? Hang on. Just a minute. Did I touch this? I would assume I did. I didn't hear the sound effect, but whatever. Ah! Why did I do that? I don't know if that data disk has been collected. Let me double check. Nah. I would assume I need Model F or whatever for that part, but I don't want to waste time trying to do that now. I'll come back to that. Oh. I love it when my fat finger hits the home button, it's the best. Okay, I'm just gonna damage boost my way through that. And then just get killed. Yeah, sorry for sucking. Again, I hate segments like this in platformers. I've never found it particularly enjoyable. I mean, I'm not gonna be too harsh on this game because everything else about this game's been great so far. Save for the Metroidvania map system, which is not I can't think of the word right now, but it's unorthodox. But that aside, game's still great. I'm just not a fan of this particular trope in platformers, because you see how bad I suck at it. Even when the lava flow is slow, I'm struggling. Thank God I'm done with that. Flammo. Oh, it's you. You're the one going around stealing the biometal. I feel like every boss I give I feel like every voice I give a boss is almost the exact same voice. I don't have a great range of voices. In fact, you know what? I've got a good voice for this. I could feel your presence a mile away. It was drilling straight through the ground to me. Lord Serpent said there was an even more powerful biometal buried deep beneath the surface. But nothing coming up. I am Model F Pseudoroid Flammo. I'll take you down and the biometal you stole will be back safe in our hands, Mega Man. There you go, I did a different voice. What are you? Alright, well it turns out it was Model H. I see now, you weren't the one I sensed. It must have been Model Wowie. Or is it entirely something else? Ah! Yeah, I can't do the Dr. Light voice right now. I haven't done it in a while. Haha, what a waste that loser had like... What a waste that a loser like that had my power. Sorry, but it'll be some time before I can recover that password. Don't worry, I'll get it for you. Best Leo. Oh, okay, I can't actually do that with this one. Is it down? No? What's different with that one? Right, well, there we go. Pretty much finished with that mission. Mission report. Mission complete. Right, so I've got one mission left. I will probably do that next time. What's it called? Protect the lab. Right, okay then, we'll do that next time. Let's save the game here. So I got a lot of progress tonight. I completed a lot of bosses. I would say this game, like, once you get going, this game is a little bit easier than some of the other Mega Man games, but it's by no means, like, super easy. It's just relatively more accessible, I guess you could say, compared to other Mega Man games. But I'm really enjoying it, like I said. This is a good game. And I will be doing some more of this. I've got a feeling that I am almost done with the game. I could probably finish it within the next 2 to 3 hours, so more than likely the next time of this will be the finale, or maybe it'll go on for another 5 hours, I don't know. But I'm going to make the call that it's going to be like one more session of that left, but I could be wrong. So I will come back to this probably later this week, maybe over the weekend or early next week, and we can finish this game up soon. I don't know when I'm going to do ZX Advent. Maybe I'll wait a couple months and then I'll do that one, because again I've got like a lot of games to get through, but I will eventually do ZX Advent as well, if anyone was wondering.